First off, I would like to say Happy New Year to everyone. And now that it's 2021, I can just say, or I can just hope that this year will be better than the last. But today I'll be talking about why my 2004 Honda Civic LX is the best car ever based on what happened earlier today. Earlier today, I had to carry a chair from my grandmother's house. However, the problem was that it was a little bit too big. So big that, in fact, it could not fit in my own trunk. So my grandfather and I had a genius idea to just tie it down like an good old family American tradition of just tying down things if you can't fit them down in your car, just like a broken marriage. Now at this point, I begin driving, pulling out of my grandparents' neighborhood, and right away, I can already see that there was a problem. Because number one, my trunk is open, fully open, meaning that the chair is sticking out, meaning that my car length is technically longer. So there's a chance where I actually might accidentally hit something, but no, no, no. My Honda Civic is so good at making sharp turns to the point where it's not a problem. I could make a 90-degree angle sharp turn to the left as if it was in Fast and Furious like Dom Toretto, and bang, I would not hit a single thing. Maybe I'm just a good driver, I don't know. The next obstacle that I encountered was an extremely rough road. This road was terrible. Every single time I go to my grandmother's house, I always feel like I need to wear a hard hat because of how many times I'd hit the roof of my car. Excuse me. So this road is like very terrible, and obviously it would be a problem me carrying a chair outside of my trunk. But no, 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 because my 2004 Honda Civic LX is the best, meaning that this car was able to handle the rough roads, the suspension of the tires is extremely durable, and my chair was intact, it did not fall out, no pieces were breaking off, it still stayed intact. And then, moreover, to the trip back home, I had to drive through a steep slope twice. There were two steep slopes, one bridge that is very high and has like a somewhat like a almost I'd say 74, 75-degree angle. And obviously that was a problem because there's a chance that the chair would fall out. But no, that trunk is probably made out of diamond or even vibranium if we were in a Marvel movie, because it was able to withstand the weight of my chair and it would not fall out. And I had to do that twice. So yeah, that is why that's another reason as to why my car is the greatest compared to like a Nissan or a BMW or something. And last but not least, the braking and driving. What I mean by that? Well, when I had to drive at sufficiently high speeds because although I tried to avoid other cars, I had to take the busy roads because that was the fastest route. Because normally I would take like a common long route, but my parents wanted me home at a certain time, so I kind of had to pedal to the metal. But unfortunately, I had to encounter a bunch of busy roads, meaning that I had to drive extremely fast and with the consideration that the chair might fall out. However, I also had to brake abruptly because the red lights in this area, like the yellow lights, would just blink for like 2 seconds and then bang, extremely red. So I had to immediately like brake. Now I thought this would dent my car, but no. Like I said, my car's made out of vibranium. There's no dents. And when I got home, the chair was completely fine. Nothing was damaged. It was pristine condition. So yes, that is why my 2004 Honda Civic LX is the best car ever. So yeah, you guys should invest yourselves into one. You probably get them for around maybe $5,000 to $6,000 depending on what website you get. But yeah, that's my car's the best.